right, Scott here from Rain Country. God is good all the time. Well, here I went on Facebook Marketplace and couldn't resist and buying some more junk. Today I'm heading off to Port Townsend and I came across a greenhouse frame. I think it's a good deal, but a lot of times the way that works out is, well, you're spending a little bit less for it, but then you got to buy more for it. Of course, I have to buy the plastic and I might have to buy a few fasteners, but I think it's a pretty nice one. It's aluminum H-frame, and so I think it might be easier to fasten things to. I could be wrong on that. Probably should have done a little bit more investigation on greenhouses before I made the plunge. But even if I don't use it as a greenhouse, I can still use the structure for, you know, sheltering the wood mill or something along those lines. So anyway, I thought I would update you a little bit going around Lake Crescent. The greenhouse is supposed to be 26 feet wide by 60 feet long, so I could make a shorter greenhouse if I want to. Maybe even put the ribs closer together and make a more sturdy structure if I want. I'm gonna go check it out, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it, but could be a chance I don't get it if it's not quite what you think it is when you're dealing with somebody on the phone. But anyway, thought I'd share that with you. Next time I shoot the video, I'll probably have it loaded and on my way home. So we'll talk to you in a little bit. So I just got done filling up the truck and slip tank, and just want to show you the trailer, and nothing's fallen off of it yet. That's the newly acquired greenhouse, and a gentleman noticed that my plug was dragging the ground, so incidentally I want to see if I can wire that up real quick, and just kind of letting you guys know it's a good idea, if you can, is have a few tools on your vehicle. And this is a good reason why. I believe I can fix this relatively painless, I hope. So I'm going to get to it. It's actually kind of cold out here. The sun's starting to set. I have two wires disconnected, and actually I'm missing one of these little blades here. Right in here. One of these connectors is off on the highway somewhere. So I know I labeled this white at one time. I don't know if you can see that, my etching there, but I etched white in there, so if this ever did come off for any reason, or if I change things up, then I would know where to put the wire, or land the wire the next time. So I know the white goes here. Wow, what a mess. We'll have to buy a new plug, but I think this can get me home anyway. That's supposed to be where the blue wire goes, so I'm gonna see if I can't stuff that wire in that hole just to get me home. I have my trusty little Leatherman here. I always keep that with me, or try to keep it with me if I remember it. Most of the time I remember it. Okay, let's see if I can get that to fit. Let's see if I got lights now. Okay, I have tail lights, the left blinker, and we got the right blinker. Awesome. Well, that could have been a lot worse. I just wanted to emphasize, I've come across situations like this before, or somebody on the side of the road, in a parking lot having trouble. I've helped them before. It's just nice having a few tools in your rig. So if you don't have a little toolbox of some kind, jumper cables, different things like that, it's just a real good idea to have a few extra tools on hand. So sure glad I did. And that also helped me to take apart the, a few more parts on the greenhouse that I acquired today. So anyway, I'm gonna head home. Well, folks, we made it back the other day. It was dark when I got home, so didn't do a closing on this, but I don't think I lost anything off the trailer. These are pretty husky. They look like they're 3 inches. I got a tape measure in the truck. I'm going to measure these out and see how big they are. But I'm thinking that this greenhouse is probably a good 30 feet wide looking at it. This is a 16-foot trailer. I got the elk over there in the background. It's kind of cool. I don't know if you can see those up back there, but that's kind of neat. They come here frequently. Anyway, I'm going to go to the pickup and get a tape measure and see how long these arches are. I believe I'm going to need 3 of them to make a span. What I'm doing today is just kind of getting some measurements. I'm going to go back to the house where it's warm, see if I can't figure out how to put this together. What do you think, Cody? Huh? And each one of these arches is 15 feet 5 inches. Now I'll take a couple of pictures of these and go back to the house and do a little engineering. I think this is the center piece and must be struts that run across here. If any of you guys have seen a greenhouse like this, mention it in the comments below, and maybe you can give me some points and tips on what I need to do to put this together. Quite a bit of this stuff here. Obviously, these sandwiched together, the pieces, so I got all the bolts for that. Some of these cross pieces here. There's some support pieces, little cross pieces. See, angle iron. Use angle iron, I guess, struts, maybe you would call them. A bunch of stuff in the back of the truck, too. There's some poles, I believe, that pound into the ground. He gave me a little post-hole auger, hand auger to go with it, and I believe that's for the, just recessing the poles into the ground. But I think these could just pound in or be put in with an excavator. It might be a good idea to pre-drill them so I can get them nice and straight. I've got a bunch of these pieces here. From what the soil level looks like, I believe the soil probably comes up here. You beat these into the ground or auger them into the ground up to this point, and then these pieces slip into here and then they bolt through. Anyways, if you guys know how all this goes together, give me a shout in the comment section below. If not, I'll figure it out. Thanks for stopping by. Take care and God bless.